The Complete Grimm's Fairy Tales, The Singing Bone. In a certain country, there was once great lamentation over a wild boar who laid waste farmers' fields, killed the cattle, and ripped up people's bodies with his tusks. The king promised a large reward to anyone who could free the land from this plague, but the beast was so big and strong that no one dared go near the forest where it lived. At last, the king gave notice that to whoever could capture and kill the wild boar should have his only daughter for a wife. Now there lived in the country two brothers, sons of a poor man, who declared themselves willing to undertake the hazardous enterprise. The elder, who was crafty and shrewd out of pride, and the younger, who was innocent and simple, but kind of heart. The king said, "In order that you may be the more sure of finding the beast, you must go into the forest from opposite sides." So the elder went in from the west side, and the younger on the east. When the younger had gone a short way, a little man stepped up to him. He held in his hand a black spear and said, "I give you this spear because your heart is pure and good, and with this you can boldly attack the wild boar, and it will do you no harm." He thanked the little man and shouldered the spear and went on fearlessly. Before long he saw the beast, which rushed at him, but he held the spear towards it, and in its blind fury it ran so swiftly against its that its heart was cloven in twain. Then he took the monster back and went homewards to the king. As he came out on the other side of the wood, there stood an entrance to a house where people were making merry with wine and dancing. His elder brother had gone in there, thinking that after all the wild boar would not run away from him, and he was going to drink until he felt brave. But when he saw his younger brother coming out of the wood laden with his booty, he was envious, evil at heart, and gave him no peace. He called out to him, "Come in, dear brother, and rest yourself and refresh yourself with a cup of wine." The youth, who suspected no evil, went in and told him about the good little man who'd given him the spear and wherewith he had slain the boar. The elder brother kept him there until the evening, and then they went home together, and in the darkness they came to a bridge over a brook. The elder brother let the other go first, and when he was halfway across, he gave him such a blow from behind that he fell down dead. He buried him beneath the bridge and took the boar and carried it to the king, pretending he had killed it, whereupon he obtained the king's daughter in marriage. And when his younger brother did not come back, he said the boar must have ripped up his body, and everyone believed it. But nothing but as nothing remains hidden from God, this black deed also came to light. Years afterwards, a shepherd was driving his herd across the bridge, and he saw lying in the sand a snow-white little bone. He thought it would make a good mouthpiece, so he clambered down, picked it up, and cut out the mouthpiece with his great horn. And when he blew it through it for the first time, to his great astonishment, the bone began to sing on its own accord. "Ah, my friend, that blowest upon my bone, long have I lain beside the water. My brother slew me for the boar, and took his wife, the king's younger daughter." "What a wonderful horn," said the shepherd. "It sings by itself. I must take it to my lord the king." And when he came to the king with the horn, and again began to sing its little song, the king understood it all, and caused the ground below the bridge to be dug up, and the whole skeleton of the murdered man came to light. The wicked brother could not deny his deed, and was sewn up in a sack and drowned. The bones of the murdered man were laid to rest in a beautiful tomb in the churchyard.